Gentlemen, welcome back to the shop today. A treat especial as preamble. 'Twas once a young lady named Alice. Oh, fuck. Who enjoyed a half stick as a phallus. They found her vagina in North Carolina and bits of her tits in Dallas. This is a condenser for blasting. Prior to, however, we will bask in the warm glow of false nostalgia, what encompasses products from a bygone age when stuff was skookum rather than engineered to fail. This thing, aluminium, die-cast aluminium casement, even, look at this, where you cook the wires to, they're caged. They only go so far. Nice big beefy leather strap. Even the connections on there, stainless steel fastener. She's a bonny, a beauty, and a joy forever. The astute, war-weary, and grizzled veteran campaigners amongst us instantly recognized that despite the patina of chicken shit, this did not come out of a mine on account of it not being completely fuckered. It's in reasonable shape. This came out of an old logging building. Now, you could say this maybe was an old farmer's thing, but a farmer wouldn't have anything so fancy though. So this came, in my mind, out of an old logging camp. We're going to have her apart and see how she chooches. Now this is, Cody Don did one with the, the old Wile E. Coyote style, old school. And then Big Clive done one last year as well, but it had a digital display. This is sort of the intermediary between here. It's a CI-50 condenser blasting machine and demonetized, patented in 1960. What you do is you hook up your blasting wires, which I just so happen to have right here. I see non-accredited solid conductor wire. It runs miles of this, connected up to, well, for the most part, you connect it up to a vehicle battery, and no need of having this at all. But being as how it's of a vintage calcified old prostates, we're going to need a little percussive maintenance here. The old jeweler's x-ray. Tappy tap tap. Try and bust off that old gasket without busting off the Bakelite top. Maybe it's aluminium. A little bit tight. First time tight. Second time alright. Yeah, we're in like sin. Not a stitch of condensation got in there. No corrosion whatsoever. Very nice. Peeling back the petticoats here. She got a bit of a stank to her. I don't judge. It's been hot here. I got a bit of a gaminess to me myself. Just about time for a shower. Happens to the beast of us. What's terrible is you take a shower and you still stink. Happens. I'm human. Despite what those deodorant commercials tell you. You cannot wash away your humanity. Slotted in here is a type of thermoset plastic resin. Some sort of high dielectric strength or just some sort of Bakelite stuff. Probably high temp. All the materials in here skookum as frigua. Now this screwdriver is growing on me, but I'm not quite sure. It must be glued in place. Being as how this is super fucking cool, I really don't want to dicker it. And, well, we got a bit of a whiskey dick situation here. On top of it, poking and prodding, breathing hard, and nothing happening. So instead of wrecking something, we're just going to leave it as is. Come back and have another go at her at a later date because I want to test this out. We're going to test it out without the cover on. Essentially, you can pretty much see what's going on anyway without me taking the bucket out. So we have a generator, probably a dynamo of some sort, and well, this is the input gear. You turn this, there's a gear reduction in there, so the motor is actually turning slower. There's probably a bunch of brushes and stuff on the back of that motor. It's a dynamo. Then what we do is we charge up a big capacitor and 2 monster capacitors here. Once those build up enough charge, then we start to be able to energize this coil, this 10 ohm coil. So we charge up the capacitors, then as we're cranking, we start to build up the magnetic field in this coil, this solenoid. Once the magnetic field is enough, strong enough to pull in the contacts down here, it clicks over, which allows us to short these guys to the explosive. So out of here. Now I'm going to put my meter on here and we're going to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Got ourselves an adapter kit for our cobble together. I don't think she worked too well anyway with the handle with the cover alloy off. Key contact. Oh, there we go. Oh, and there's actually a load. I was wondering. Oh, there you go. Perfect. I was wondering about that, how it would discharge through this guy, because this is in mega ohms, but there's actually a little neon bulb. It shows you an indicator. That must be a load as well, and you can see the high voltage contacts clicking and clacking. Unfortunately, the meter isn't quick enough. All right, given enough time and money, we can do anything. Empire of Dirt provides. I just had to find the Jesus thing. I'll go ahead and cock your head over a little bit there, tilt your screen so you can see that a little bit better. I had a girlfriend like that. Get anywhere near her face and she'd get you to, try and get you to stick it in her ear. I never took her up on that. Let's see, Jesus. This thing's just scratched all the rat, huh? Oh, huh. Well, a little bit hard on equipment. What are you gonna do, eh? Priorities. Contact. Oh, and it would help if I could figure out how to use my tool here. Not that one. I know how to use that one. Average max. Oh, and it might help if we change the range. Strange range. Oh, for frog snacks. If you agree or disagree. Alright, contact. Alright. Well, 220, not quite enough to give you the funky chicken, but you definitely stick that on your tongue, you'll be doing a Jackson Pollock Lyssajou routine. And probably got lots of oomph too, lots of, what you call that, current. Woo! Well, there you go. In the shop here, decking around, gleefully embracing the destructive power of our inner 8-year-old boy. Unfortunately, the stuff like the resistor worked great. This popped, this 12-volt automotive light, but the diode, well, it cascaded, so it didn't blow up. It can take all the energy, so that's, you know, kind of part and parcel of snubbing diodes and protection diodes. That's what they do. They cascade and protect in reverse bias. Okay, what else did I try? Well, I tried a reed switch. All it did was spark. I thought for sure, because we're going to get vaporized metal, it's going to explode. Didn't explode at all. Maybe with more voltage, maybe, well, more power, definitely. So we'll get this back together in pristine condition. And yeah, if you want me to do or try anything else with this, other than the obvious, which is a half stick of dynamite inside a potato cannon, which ends badly. Take it for me. There was a video there that I had to delete in a quick, fast, in a hurry from way back. Okay, well, perfect. No teardown will be complete without missing fasteners. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you sharing a laugh here in the shop with me. Take care and keep your dick in a vice. As your unlawfully ensconced warrior poet scumbag of the Empire of Dirt for the crime of throttling pixies, I hereby sentence you to death. Current will now be passed through your body until you are fuckered. May the great, vengeful, blue-eyed Arab in the sky have mercy on your blue smoke.